Hi guys, today we're doing the video you all told me to watch after we watched the first That Electrician video, the Waffle House one, and I understand. I finally get it. I get it. I get why you wanted me to watch the Waffle House video. We recorded this during stream, so again, if the audio's a bit scuffed, apologies. I'm doing my best, but I hope you enjoy.
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I actually debated on which channel I was gonna upload this video on because on one hand, we're going over a business and the business model that it has, but on the other hand, this restaurant is basically the Roman Colosseum of the South, and I'm pretty sure if you eat there enough, you actually get a deployment patch from the US.
Roman Colosseum of the South. Interesting, okay. Again, I know nothing about Waffle House, never been.
Military. Regardless, I wore my schnazziest tank top for the occasion. Today we're talking about Waffle House, okay, just to be completely
Thanks for the follow, welcome in.
clear with everybody, I was pretty sure I was not going to get caught off guard because Waffle House is already absolutely crazy. I started looking into it and then found out that Waffle House is somehow connected to the Manhattan Project from World War II. So,
Wait, what's the Manhattan Project? That name rings a bell. Can anyone in chat tell me what the Manhattan Project is? If it's TOS? Nukes? Oh, wait, Waffle House is connected to nukes? Excuse me? What the fuck? Manhattan Project is a nuclear What the okay,
they managed to actually surprise me, and we're going to get to it right after a word from our sponsor. Yeah, babe, what's up?
Oh, no.
Hey,
Alteria, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oppenheimer. It was the first project when the first nuclear bomb was developed. So Waffle House has nuclear bombs? Excuse you?
box.
Okay, I can go get you one.
Perfect.
All right, I'll go get it now. Love you.
Love you.
All right, bye.
1 hour later.
Where's that boombox that I asked for?
Oh, it's right here. I got it for you.
What is this?
Now.
The boombox.
No, I wanted something to play
That's a
music
gun.
with.
Oh, that kind of boombox.
I mean, technically you could play music on that thing. It's just very loud and very particular kind of
Yeah,
music.
I got this instead.
Okay, we'll go to the store and get me a boombox so I can listen to music.
Can I keep this one still?
I don't care.
This video is brought to you by Delete Me, okay? Super simple business model. You give them money, they
Is
turn
it
around and they
Banksy?
make sure that
Yeah.
online data brokers are not selling your personal information online. Okay, here's the deal.
Oh,
Pretty much
data
anytime you
broking
use a
shit,
free service
okay.
on the internet and you click that little box,
Wait, is it forbidden? Is it actually named Boombox? Is that the actual
it
name
says,
of
I
it?
agree to the terms and conditions. You've basically just agreed to allow them to harvest as much of your personal information as humanly possible. They then turn
No, that's
around and
my
sell that to
information,
online
bitch.
data brokers, and that's how they can afford to offer you a free service. But when you have Delete Me, they go and they
Oh.
monitor all of these online data brokers for your personal information, and then if they find it, they submit all the opt-out forms on your behalf, so they have to take down and stop selling that information.
At some point, I'm actually going to do this. Like, do one of these things, because I have a bad feeling that a lot of information is out there. No, I'm not hiding anything, but I like my privacy online. It is, they have goofy names.
So when you buy
bro.
Delete Me, you're not actually buying anything. You're just buying your way out of all the negative consequences of all the free shit that you've already gotten. And because they continue to monitor those data brokers, you're buying yourself out of all the future negative consequences of all the free shit that you haven't even gotten yet. So if you want to give Delete Me a try, there's going to be a link and a discount code down below. Let's get back to the video.
I might
All right,
do
Waffle House.
electrician,
The
I
story
might
begins
do
with a
it.
gentleman by the name of Tom Faulkner. This man graduated from law school at 23 years old, passed the bar, and immediately gets drafted in 1940 in the days leading up to World War II. Because he graduated from college, he's
Oh,
presented
shit.
with two different options. He can A, go straight into officer training, and that's a 3
Really, you can just jump straight into officer I thought you had to like earn that shit, right? So you have to like be like a grunt and then like work your way up. Can you just go into officer
year
school?
commitment, or he can just be a normal draftee and go in as an enlisted soldier, and that is a 1 year.
What? You would 100% go in as an officer. 100% go to officer school. What the fuck? It's a no-brainer. You don't have to enlist from the start.
Your
No.
commitment. Now you got to remember, at this point in time, like 1940, while World War II is currently going on, America's not involved yet. The attack on Pearl Harbor has not happened, and prior to the attack on Pearl Harbor, the American people did not want to go to war. Because of that, Tom Faulkner figures, hey, we're not actually going off to war. I don't want to waste 3 years of my time just being in the military, not actually,
Oh
you know,
no.
fight.
Oh no, bro made the wrong choice.
Fighting a war or whatever, so he chooses to be a draftee. Goes into the military as an enlisted soldier, E1 private. From there, goes off to basic training. As soon as he gets through basic training, the attack on Pearl Harbor ends up happening. America enters the war. He immediately opts to go into OCS training and commits for 3 years. After he completes the officer
Okay, so no, okay, he did. Okay, good. People who enlist with a college education can jump the line. Oh, okay, I see, because they're more educated, right?
training course, he actually gets slotted to be a counterintelligence officer where he does, and I quote, a lot of top secret stuff.
You see, my identity must remain mysterious and my mission secret. I cannot reveal it to you.
You can actually tell in the interviews that he gave later on in his life, like in his 70s, 80s, and 90s, that he's still not sure what he is and what he isn't allowed to talk about, but he did end up telling us that
if he's 90 years old, that's fucked up. He still has to. Oh my god. If you have a college degree, you can be recruited as an officer. That's actually sick.
basically it was his job to try to sneak onto military bases, not as military personnel. So he would basically disguise himself as like a painter or a carpenter or whatever and try to infiltrate a US military base to expose weaknesses within the system to help counteract enemy spies. So he does that for a couple of
That's really fucking clever. Like,
years, and then one day he ends up getting orders like, hey, you're going to Knoxville, Tennessee. And he's like, okay, for what? And they're like, don't fucking worry about it, just show up. So he shows up in Tennessee and he's given his orders. And those orders, I'm paraphrasing here, but they're essentially, hey, here's your partner. You two are gonna hop in that truck and you are gonna drive it from Knoxville, Tennessee to Los Alamos, New Mexico. You guys are gonna dress in plain clothes. You're not gonna look at what's inside the truck. You're not gonna talk about what's inside.
Also, Sanford, thank you for the plan, hun. Thank you. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
The truck, you're going to take this map and take that exact route. This route avoids every major city and every major highway. You are going to drive straight there 53 hours straight, taking turns sleeping in the passenger seat and not stopping for any reason whatsoever.
Wait, I missed that. Did you say 53 hours straight? A straight drive for 53 hours? And Robbie J. Fox, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Interesting drive. That's putting it lightly, Maple. Holy shit.
And he does this for the next year and a half, pretty much nonstop. And then like 20, 30 years after the fact, he finds out that he was actually hauling the majority of the enriched uranium for all of the nuclear testing and the building of nuclear weapons. Which, as we all know, brings about the end of World War II, at which point he gets out of the military, moves back home to Atlanta, Georgia, starts
Wait, okay, so let me get it straight so far. I know we're like 4 minutes in, but I'm already confused. This guy avoided the entire war by just driving nuclear material to and from different states. That's all he did during the war. If so, he got out fucking lucky. What a fucking lucky boy. Love your model, voice and personality. I've been watching you on YouTube for a while. Family caught you live now. I'm glad you think that. And again, thank you for the follow and coming by. I appreciate that. The Prime too. Way too kind. Way too kind, Han, but thank you. Not that first. He also tested base security. Oh, yeah, base security too. Thank you guys, thank you. You forgot the radiation port.
helping his dad out with his real estate agency. Now he does that for about 10 years, and during this time he ends up selling the house right next door to his to another guy by the name of Joe Rogers, and they pretty much become best friends. Joe Rogers was also an Army veteran. He was actually a pilot that flew B-24s in World War II. When Joe got back home
I know those ones. Those were like the Sky Fortresses, right? Those were the cool American ones.
after the war, he did not want to go off to college, so he actually just took the first job that he was offered, being a short order cook at a now defunct restaurant chain known as Toddle House. He worked his way up, becoming a restaurant manager, then eventually becoming a regional manager. And then one day his neighbor and best friend, Tom Faulkner, real estate agent, always looking for the next investment, comes to him and is like, hey, I'm thinking about opening up my own restaurant. I can get the real estate deal going on that side. I just wanted to know, like, if I opened up and bought a franchise of Toddle House, would you be willing to run it for me? Now at this point, it's like 1954, 1955. Joe Rogers has a ton of experience inside the restaurant industry, and he basically tells his best friend, like, hey, don't open a Toddle House. You should start your own thing. Toddle House's business model isn't that great. If you start your own restaurant, I will help you run it. He then
I genuinely forgot that this isn't about war, this is about Waffle House. I was like, wait, why are we talking about restaurants? I was so confused. I thought this is Warhammer LOL. We did talk about Warhammer for like 2 hours beforehand, Downs. You should have been here earlier, buddy. You would have had all the Warhammer
He
talk.
goes off on vacation with his family, and by the time he comes back, Tom Faulkner has already bought the real estate and comes to Rogers and is like, cool, what's the business we're starting?
Where's Pancake's house? What? We stop at Pancake's house.
And within the span of like 6 months, the very first of what is now the legendary restaurant chain of Waffle House opens. And Waffle House is legendary, probably for all the wrong reasons. I mean, even if you've never been to a Waffle House.
I've never been. And shopping citrus, circuit. I keep calling me citrus circuit. Sorry, honey.
You've heard about Waffle House because, well, I mean, Kid Rock got in a fight there. You've got Haley Booth, the viral Waffle House cook known as the last chairbender. There's the entire...
Wait, what the fuck? I've not actually seen that. Does she like fucking Sudoku it away? Paul?
Subreddits and YouTube channels almost exclusively dedicated to all the fights that break out at Waffle House. I remember the first time I went...
Americans in chat and in the comments, is this real? Like, I feel like it's a meme at this point. But is a Waffle House just full of sites? Like, if I went into a Waffle House, would I have like a high likelihood of watching a fight? If so, there's something fucked up about
to a
that.
Waffle House. I stretched first, I grabbed...
Sadly, yes. She called and deflected the chair. It's real? Bro, why? Why is it always false fight?
The GoPro, I was ready to yell World Star, nothing exciting happened. I just had delicious breakfast at like 3 o'clock in the morning, which is probably 99% of people's experiences because despite all of the negative PR, Waffle House makes a ton of money and has an incredible business model. Okay, Waffle House had about $1.4 billion in revenue last year, which is about $650,000 per location. And when you take into consideration that...
Holy fucking shit, that's a lot. Holy fucking shit. It's real to a degree, as with all things. It is a meme mostly, but there are plenty of goofing off in there. Yes, they fight, but I don't live near one, and I'm on the other side of the map.
Each Waffle House is absolutely tiny. That's really impressive. Out of their 2,100 tiny Waffle House locations, their yearly stats are 58 million cups of coffee, 124 million waffles, 153 million servings of hash browns, 272 million eggs, which is about 2% of all the eggs consumed in the United States of America.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? That is insane. By one restaurant chain consumes nearly half the eggs of the whole of America. What the fuck?
And 85 million strips of bacon. Yes, I did the math. That is about 8,000 miles worth of bacon.
I worry what you just heard
Holy fucking shit. Holy fuck.
Give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have.
So Waffle House is obviously doing something right. What exactly are they doing? Well, it all comes down to their business model and their brand.
It was 2% of eggs. Oh, okay. Eggs are delicious. I'm gonna be real. I can't stand eggs. I cannot stand eggs. I hate the flavor. I hate the taste. I hate the texture. I hate the smell. The smell of eggs makes me feel ill. Like, I'm not kidding. It makes me feel sick. I legitimately hate eggs with a passion. Hello, how are you? I'm good, Hips. Hipshave, how are you?
Branding. Now, with the Waffle House branding, all the negative PR about fights always breaking out at Waffle House, in a way, has actually helped them out a ton because Waffle House, by and large, is pretty much a regional chain. It's primarily down in the South. Yet, Waffle House has become a household name pretty much everywhere in America. You could have never even seen a Waffle House, and you already know Waffle House is open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, and they serve breakfast. Why do you know they serve breakfast? Because they're
This waffle, yeah, waffles are breakfast food, obviously. Eggs are delicious, that's okay, we can agree to disagree. Oh, it's not agreeing to disagree, it's a personal taste thing, chat. It's like how people don't like broccoli. It's like how people don't like, I don't know, fucking coffee. Like, it's just a personal taste thing. It's not a factual thing. I'm not stating it as fact. I'm stating it as I personally can't stand the taste, smell, or texture of eggs. It makes me feel genuinely sick. That's it. There's nothing to agree to disagree about. That just is what happens. Just like you guys love eggs. You love the taste. You love the smell. You enjoy them. And there's no true or false statement about that. It's just a fact that you enjoyed them, goobers.
Name is fucking Waffle House. I mean, look at this sign. You're driving down the road, you see that, you know everything you need to know. They sell breakfast. The end. Do that with another breakfast place. If you're not from that,
you're not stupid, Circuit. Relax. I'm the stupid one. I'm the dumb, forgetful fox.
and you don't know what a Denny's or a Perkins or an IHOP is, you have no idea. It's just a restaurant.
I was actually gonna say, yeah, what the fuck is a Denny's, IHOP, and Turkey? What the fuck are they?
Waffle House, they're selling waffles, which means there's like a 99% chance they sell other breakfast food. Fucking sold, I'm in. So already, the branding is absolutely incredible, but here's the true genius of it. Why did they call it Waffle House? Why didn't they call it Breakfast House or Bacon House or...
Oh, Bacon House. Oh my god, Bacon House would have gone so much harder than waffles. I'm sorry, bacon is better than waffles. I'm sorry. I'm not even someone that likes bacon that much, but I take bacon over waffles. Also, Sakura, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, how are you, Goober?
Hash brown house. It's because waffles had the highest profit margin. I cannot
Wait, really? Okay, that's surprising. I thought bacon would
stress
have...
you enough how absolutely genius that is, right? Because you don't need to sell breakfast, all right? Everybody's already in on breakfast, okay? I could be blackout drunk at 4 in the morning, and you could ask me, hey, do you want breakfast? I'm coming up like the Undertaker every single time. And then you go, the only thing open right now is Waffle House, okay? I was already sold on breakfast from the get-go, but because Waffle House is where we're going, guess what I'm getting? A motherfucking waffle, and they're making more money. It makes sense that Tom Faulkner was a counterintelligence officer because the man literally said 2 words and has already subconsciously tricked you into ordering the most expensive thing on the menu that makes him the most money.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. After you sizzled on that like maple syrup, it did look good. That waffle made me very hungry all of a sudden. Like, I'm legitimately very hungry now.
So the branding of Waffle House is both simple and brilliant, and the rest of the business model matches that to a T. Okay, all Waffle Houses are like virtually identical. They're very small. They only seat like 30 people, and you can actually see the cook making you your food. Now, at a glance, you're just like, oh, they're just going for that like 1950s drive-through type of a vibe, which they are, but there's...
I don't see an issue with that. That's quaint. That's I actually think that's kind of cool, honestly. Like the kind of like you said, the 1950s drive-through. I feel like that aesthetic isn't a bad thing at all. Like, it's quite cool.
Way more to it than that. Because the restaurant is so small, the kitchen never has the opportunity to get bogged down, meaning that they're moving tables very, very quickly. So instead of having one kitchen and 100 customers, you've got one kitchen and 30 customers, and you can just turn those tables over 3 times faster, which...
That's 100% true and so fucking smart. Well, okay, so they're fucking smart.
Pretty much guarantees that every customer is going to get exactly what they wanted, okay? They're not going in there for 5-star dining. They're going in there because they're hungry and they want breakfast, and now they're going to get breakfast really quick in a small setting that doesn't feel like a packed restaurant where they have to wait in line to be seated.
Stop showing the food. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I want a waffle. Chat, I want a waffle now.
I don't know what you're thinking. What if one Waffle House just reaches its maximum capacity, right? What if it's just completely full with a line out the door 24/7 every day of the year? Waffle House surely would build a bigger Waffle House, right? No. We're going to take the same parking lot, and right next to that first Waffle House, we're going to build a second fucking Waffle House, okay?
Are you shitting? Wait, isn't that such a fucking stupid idea? Surely that's a bad idea, right? Having 2 houses right next to each other? I know for a fact he's gonna explain it to me and say I'm a fucking idiot, but to me that seems like such a dumb idea.
The plan is working, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. Which is one of those things that seems dumb.
It works? Nope, nah.
But is actually brilliant. So obviously speed is key to this business model, and they've done themselves a big favor with their menu because their menu is overwhelmingly simple, okay? It's literally one side of one piece of paper. Okay, the entire menu is comprised of like 10 things. They have
Could we have more menus like this where we have pictures for, you know, for some people that may or may not be illiterate and, you know, struggle to read and write and have to use a dyslexic font on the internet, like no one in particular, definitely not the person on screen right now, Definitely not the Egyptian fuck girl talking, not them. Definitely not them. But just in general,
Waffles, sausage, bacon, ham, eggs, toast, biscuits, gravy, butter, and syrup. Guess how many flavors of syrup they have? One. It's fucking syrup-flavored syrup. The entire menu is simple, exactly how it's supposed to be. Oh, sorry, they have hash browns too. Sorry, 11 things, not 10. Anyways, moving on. Another reason they do so good is they actually might be the best fast food chain when it comes to taking care of their employees. They pay them higher than average, they have super flexible schedules, and they're one of, if not the only fast food chain that actually offers all their employees healthcare and dental insurance.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a massive W. I've had friends that worked in like fast food, like McDonald's and places like that. They all want to like commit suicide afterwards. Like, holy shit. That is, honestly, I feel like that is the biggest point about this, is that the fact that the company actually gives a fuck about their employees. That is a rare thing. That is so fucking rare. Holy shit. No one offers dental. Yeah. Waffle House has good benefits. That's amazing. Legitimately, that's so cool.
Okay, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, but really, how good are they actually treating the Waffle House employees? I got the one stat that's everything you need to know, okay? Waffle House treats their employees so well that employees are willing to commute into a natural disaster to work at a different Waffle House when the occasion arises. Yeah.
No shot. No shot. No. In a hurricane? Are you shitting me? Just take the day off, bro. Daft Destroyer, thanks for the call. Welcome in. Just take the day off. Are you... The Waffle House Index? Yep. Holy shit. Only in depth does the Waffle House Dookie end. Just continue. Waffle House employees are crazy. It gets what? Okay,
Waffle House is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and they fucking mean it, okay? Whenever there's like a hurricane coming or some type of impending natural disaster, Waffle House organizes what they call a jump team, a bunch of Waffle House employees from a different region that's gonna be unaffected because they know that their local employees are gonna be busy taking care of their own family and their own houses during a hurricane. So they bring in teams from outside the region to work inside of a natural fucking disaster, and they're willing to do it.
Holy shit. I've never in a million years heard about that. Never. No, nobody wants to do that. And Leanie Lee, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's rad. I love them. I told you. You guys did. Holy shit.
I never said thank you.
Batman.
And you'll never have to.
Okay, McDonald's can barely get their employees to show up on a good day, and Waffle House has employees volunteering to commute into a fucking hurricane to make breakfast.
Holy
and this is the most
shit.
impressive part of the business because Waffle House has the best logistics and preparedness of any company I've ever seen ever. The only entity that beats them in logistical capacity is the United States military. Waffle House
Oh no! When's the Waffle House military gonna start off, huh? When are we gonna get the fucking Waffle House Guard or the Waffle House fucking regiment joining the fight, huh? No offense to the old Floridians. Everyone in the state of Florida is crazy son of a bitch. Did a video about a grocery chain in Texas that actually organized disaster relief.
is literally
Oh,
ready
wow.
for
That's so
absolutely
that's
anything.
fucking
Every
cool.
single Waffle House has the playbook inside of it that details exactly how the staff is supposed to handle literally any type of emergency or situation that could possibly arise. And if for some
What the
reason
fuck?
the situation comes across that isn't in that playbook, after it happens, they immediately add it to the playbook.
Actually based. Actually fucking based. Most people just like fucking chalk it up and move on and not do anything. That's so fucking good. I actually love that. That's fucking... I want to go to a Waffle House now. I wish we had them in the UK.
It covers
Fuck.
tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, a hole in the roof from a branch falling, a car driving into the restaurant. You can drive a car into Waffle House and they're still planning on staying open. The
The fuck? The actual fuck is wrong with them? These people will never take a break. They'll never take a break. What the fuck?
Follower.
I don't know what the announcement said, the grade, guys, but thank you for the follows,
Playbook
guys.
even has detailed plans for every type of disaster for what the local employees, while they're not working, should go home and do to make sure that their house and their family are safe as well.
That's sick. That is so cool. Okay, so one of the coolest things for me is when employers or businesses actually give a damn about their employees. Like, to me, that shows you a lot about the company. And if I knew that, like, going in, I'm okay to pay a little bit extra if it means that the employees or the businesses actually treat their fucking staff as human beings. As somebody who's worked retail for a long time, I can tell you a good fucking employer or like good manager or a good company is worth its weight in gold. Like, legitimately, I've worked for some dog shit people and some actually fucking pieces of shit, like actual waste of space people. And then I've had people who've been nothing but amazing managers to work under, and it was a joy to work with them. So I can 100% testify to the fact that this kind of thing for the employee themselves does so much fucking good for their mental health, and it's very, very important.
Every single Waffle House has a backup generator. The stovetop, it runs on propane, and they have a bunch of extra propane tanks on hand.
Insert fucking King of the Hill reference
Flashlights, candles, batteries, backup water. They have a special menu of what they're able to serve when the water is out and they're running on reserve water. When a Waffle House location is going to be in a disaster area, that Waffle House stocks up on extra food, and then all of the neighboring locations in the unaffected area also stock up and stage food there to get them more food when they need it.
Holy shit, this is so cool. And Rooster, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Waffle House is a standing structure. Those motherfuckers are serving breakfast come hell or high water.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Waffle House is so good at this that FEMA uses them to gauge how bad natural disasters really are.
No, they don't. No, I refuse to believe that. No, they don't. Are you shitting me? And Kuro, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, and how are you? Having a good manager makes a world of difference. Oh, 100% it does. The Waffle House Index. Fucking hell. Why can't, like, all restaurants, like, learn from this and use this? Why can't, like, every restaurant do this? Thank you, more. Appreciate it, buddy, you fucking
Yes,
goober.
FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, literally uses the Waffle House Index to gauge how
Oh, you called it, Sakura. You fucking called it. You fucking called it. You called it.
bad a disaster is. Okay, green, Waffle House is running as normal. Yellow, Waffle House is using the backup generator or having to use an altered menu. Red, Waffle House is closed. People are probably already fucking dead by that point. Waffle House is literally the terminator of the fast food industry, okay? The fact that the federal government, probably the most powerful entity on the planet, maybe ever, looks at a chain of restaurants and is like, man, if Waffle House is closed, we need to mobilize the National Guard.
That is crazy. That is so fucking crazy. We use it in hospital business. Last time I went to Waffle House, I forgot, I fought a drunk guy. Sounds about right.
Is fucking crazy. Now, maybe you guys are thinking the same thing I was at this point in my research, and I'm like, man, I need to invest in this company. I need to see if I can open up my own Waffle House franchise. This company's awesome. And this is where the bad news comes in. I mean, technically... No, don't ruin this. Please don't ruin this. Please don't fucking ruin this for me. Please don't. You can franchise a Waffle House, but most of us probably can't. The company is privately owned. It's not on the stock market. It's still owned by the families of the original two founders. And while they...
You know what? That kind of sucks, but at the same time, I feel like that might be better, because then it means they're not, like, greed. Well, I mean, I know they're a business. They're there to make money at the end of the day, but I feel like if they don't have like any like corporate stuff like controlling them, they're less likely to be, you know, cold-hearted and evil like most companies
are. Allow franchises, they are super picky about who they let buy in to have a franchise, and they make it very, very expensive to buy in to make sure this is actually what you want. And while that is unfortunate, I think it's actually kind of awesome. Yeah,
actually, I kind of agree with that. I think that's actually kind of good. because then they make sure they gain the people that genuinely give a shit and are not doing it because money. They literally do want this job. They want this franchise. They want to like have their own Waffle House fucking franchise, you know? So I think that's kind of good.
Company that actually has morals and cares about their image more than they care about next quarter's profits, okay? It's a company that has committed themselves to making breakfast under any circumstances, and they're gonna see that through till the very end, even though they could probably make way more money by just selling franchises and letting whoever the fuck throw up a Waffle House. And now
yeah, and then if you do that, your fucking reputation tanks, and then people stop going, and the business fails over the long term. So no, I'm actually all in favor of this. All in favor
for the
of
fairy
it.
tale ending, Joe and Tom worked together as best friends for 62 years to build Waffle House into what it is today. They both passed away at the ages of 97 and 98, and
97 and 98, those guys lived a long time. Yo, they lived Hey, anyone in the UK, do you want to like get together and raise funds so we can have our own Waffle House franchise in the UK? Anyone in the UK? We need Waffle House. Yes, Destroyer. Yes, we did. We need Waffle House in the UK. I would legit go
now
there.
Waffle House and their legacy lives on as that company is still being operated by their kids, and that is the American dream. Get together with one of your best friends, pick a goal, even if it's something as simple as serving breakfast to people, and never let anything get in between you and achieving your goal, even hurricanes and floods and natural disasters, apparently. Work with your best buddy for 62 years straight, and then die together and hand it off to your kids. In conclusion,
that is the dream. That's so good. That's so good. Holy shit, that's such a... I feel fuzzy. I feel warm. That was such a good ending. Oh my god.
Waffle House is the most American company ever, and that's why I love it. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
Holy shit, that was fantastic. I want to go to Waffle House now. I legit want to go to Waffle House. Even if there's fights there, I don't care. I don't care. I wanna see the American dream. Holy shit, that was fucking good. Okay, I understand now why everyone was begging me to watch the Waffle House video. It was begging me. I will be glad to take any more requests. If not, I'm just gonna search by most popular and just go down one by one. But holy shit, that was good. That was really fucking good.